Hello, hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today is a fall winter clothing haul. So before we dive into the cutaways and the fashion of it all, I want to say a few things. So if you're new here, hi, welcome. So number one, I have a professional background and education in fashion design and merchandising. I worked in the business at the corporate level with designer and mid-level brands for 10 years. I am now removed and I work in IT. However, that doesn't mean that the fashion lover in me has died. I've loved fashion since I was 8 years old, and I tend to buy seasonally fall, winter, spring, summer because I like to plan the vibe, the look that I'm going for based on the seasons, the colors, all of that. It's a fun way for me to plan, stick to a budget, and really buy the things that bring me the most joy or that will serve the best purpose in my life with makeup and fashion. So this is going to be a combination of fall and winter. I think there's probably only 3 orders outside of what I'm about to show you that I have bought since spring, really. I don't tend to buy a lot in the summer, but those I'm not going to include. Today we're talking about Farm Rio, we're talking about the Odells, and we're talking about Banana Republic, factory, and regular store. It's a lot of clothes. It's a lot of money. I will not be keeping everything. We're going to go through that kind of look by look or item by item. And I also want to say this, I have gone through massive body changes in the past couple of years. I lost 70 pounds. I've gained probably half of that back. I'm fluctuating, right? And I know my body well enough that I am going to speak to some of that in this video. We'll do a video separate to this, how to shop for fluctuating body weights, but I'm going to take you through my thought process around these pieces, around my body. I'll leave my measurements down below with a range of measurements that I tend to fluctuate with. That way, when I'm telling you the size that I have and how it fits, you can compare it back to something else. I am a size 12 currently, and you'll see that the sizing varies widely, which is why we on my channel do not tie ourselves down to a number or a size or even a weight or measurements. Really, they're just there for reference to find the best fit for you. Also, I have never filmed a try-on haul before. I have no idea what I'm doing. I tried to get good shots. I'm kind of limited in my office, which is where we are now, so it'll evolve over time. These are definitely a lot of work to do, so we will do them. Luckily, I'm not buying clothes all the time. That's another thing. This is not going to be a regular occurrence on my channel, and they will never be this big. I have this big of a try-on haul because with my body changes also came me becoming a remote worker full-time for the foreseeable future. I love my job, so hopefully as long as I'm working. But that changed the circumstances in which I need to be dressed for, and what that left me with was needing to be comfortable and also looking professional and being able to leave the house if I need to during the day or for dinner and not really have to change. So what that means for me is there's going to be a lot of longer skirts because I don't like pants. There will be no pants because my weight is fluctuating. And there's going to be a ton of sweaters because I, in the recent years, have been really trying to get my clothing to the best quality that I can currently afford that will last me multiple seasons. So keep that in mind. These sweaters that I am keeping will be in my collection until the threads fall apart, you know? And that is why there are so many of them. So without further ado, I think that's it. I'm sure more will pop into my brain as I get into this video. Let's jump in to the first item of clothing, which is going to be a lovely dress from one of my favorite brands, Farm Rio. So actually, before we get into the Farm Rio dresses and skirts, I do want to show you this cotton slip that I purchased from Banana Republic Factory. I had mentioned these in the undergarments video that I did not long ago, and I love getting undergarments and underdresses like this one I'm showing you here from Banana Republic because they have a very nice shade range when it comes to skin tones. And this is the True Hues dress. It was originally $30. I paid $24 based on various discounts. If you want to know how I shop sales, let me know. All of this was on sale. Heavily discounted, you know? But this comes in 2 skin tone. I would love to see them do the darker skin tones. They usually do, but then also white and black. Now this is not fully natural fibers. You'll see in the rest of this haul that I try to stick to at least 50% natural fiber and above. This one is 56% cotton. It also has 37% modal and 7% spandex. Why I wanted this dress is I have a 100% cotton white version of this that is not stretchy. And that thing comes in handy with a lot of some of these Farm Rio dresses where they go down pretty deep in the neckline. And I would rather have something there to be a little bit more modest, especially for work on Zoom calls. And I thought that this black one would be a great addition. That way I have black and white. I don't want to do skin tone with this particular garment, although I'm tempted because under like a sweater dress, this would be great, but I wear cotton shorts underneath dresses and I could easily just throw a tank top. So black and white is perfectly fine for me. I really like the fit. Obviously you can see my body type very clearly here. So I am very curvy, very curvilicious from the side and the front. And as I fluctuate in weight, that doesn't really change. Some of the curves get a little bit less severe, but for the most part, that's what my body type is. And I have very large upper arms. That's just what, you know, God gave me, the genetics. And you're going to see that come into play with some of these garments that we get into. But I wanted to shout this out because it is a really nice basic. And my lazy behind did not take it off for some of these dresses, and it is not a look. So please forgive me for that. Lesson learned. I corrected it in some of the outfits I filmed today. So the first dress is from one of my favorite brands, Farm Rio. If you have not been turned on to Farm Rio, what you doing? If you are looking for a mid luxury price range that's good quality, good ethics, good fabrics, highly, highly recommend you check out Farm Rio. They are constantly on sale, whether it's through their website, Saks, Nordstrom, whichever. They have been killing it with the drops this fall, and it's been so hard for me to not go ham. But this first dress that I'm going to show is the Black Wonderful Headdress V-neck midi dress. And yes, I got this on sale. It is still on sale, and this is not my favorite, come on, girl. Not my favorite fabric from them. They have 100% cotton and 100% organic cotton. That is the most gorgeous cotton you will ever touch. Heavyweight, feels like the cotton that's going to over time break down into that really soft, almost quilty fabric, but it's a heavy, heavyweight cotton, but still breathable and comfortable. This dress, however, is 100% viscose. I love this, but when I was going through the rest of my order, I decided to return this one for a few reasons. One being that it's not as versatile because it is a sleeveless dress with a tie shoulder that is very, very cute. It's a gorgeous dress, but there are dresses from Farm Rio that I want more, that are more versatile to seasons, that can flex into other seasons. I don't really like this with the tie detail at the shoulder under a cardigan, and it's also a very deep V. And that black dress, I think I could have zhuzhed it. I didn't zhuzh any of these outfits, by the way. These are not like outfits to me. It's just showing you the fit of the garment. Fits like a glove, is beautiful. I am a C cup and I don't need a bra with this. It has plenty of modesty built in that sense. But with the chest so open and sleeveless, I went with the next dress to keep instead because it just wasn't versatile. But it is a beautiful, beautiful piece. So the next garment from Farm Rio is the Black Sunset Tapestry Organic Cotton Maxi Dress. This is one of my favorite fabrics from them. And the print is gorgeous. Again, base of black, which I love. But where this style is kind of new for me is the sleeves. I'm really self-conscious about my upper arms. And this is so funny because it adds so much volume there that it hides it, but it also allows me to kind of understand why that shape is pretty. And I really love it for that. The neckline is still modest but open. And this dress I can see flexing from spring, summer to fall, especially in that transition from summer to fall. So this is what I ended up keeping, and I'm so happy with it. It is Absolutely gorgeous, 100% certified organic cotton. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm so happy that I was able to get it on sale because I have been eyeing this one since it dropped. The fit is lovely. It's more fitted through the bust area and then flowy. So this is a perfect example of something that might be slightly more tailored looking, but as my weight fluctuates, it's still going to fit and give the overall same effect. And that was another reason that I really loved keeping this one in my arsenal. So I will absolutely be keeping that. And then next up is this beautiful maxi skirt. And this is out of season, but it was so discounted that I couldn't pass it up. And I have been wanting to build more longer length skirts into my closet. So this one again is 100% viscose, so not my favorite fabric, not, you know, a truly natural fiber. However, it feels like nice cotton. The construction of it is very well made. The color is so vibrant and beautiful in person. And this is a good example of wearing colors outside of your color season. I have all of the bodice to play with. I just threw it on with an under tank that I have actually from Walmart that's $3, and I highly recommend them. They have lasted me years and years, and they're just a staple to keep things off your body, protect your clothes from you, and you from your clothes type of thing. So this is not an outfit, but I love this. The little splash of pink that's in there against the white flowers and that gorgeous yellow green. Super flattering fit. It is snug enough that even if I lose a couple of inches, it's not going to be too snug. And it's also a fabric that I know can be easily tailored. So I'm absolutely keeping this in my arsenal, and I cannot wait to bust this out in the spring and summertime. Although I think you could get away with it in fall if you really wanted to, with really bringing in some of those browns and pinks. So absolutely stunner of a piece. He sounds like a cartoon when he shakes. I hope you could hear that. Moving right along, probably my favorite piece from Farm Rio, and this is also a very versatile piece in terms of which season I'm going to be wearing this in, and it is 100% viscose. But when I tell you that it is absolutely stunning, I was worried that the style might not flatter me, but the fit, that's the thing. Their fit is incredible, and I have been wearing a large in all of these items. So they have a very generous line. So usually, sometimes a 12 is an extra large, and I think 12 gets missed a lot in conversations here on YouTube. I've searched size 12 a lot, but this was actually very flattering because I do have quite the tummy. Again, genetics, you know, we can't all be supermodels. My personality more than makes up for it. I don't think the world could have handled if I looked like a supermodel, you know, at least that's what I tell myself. But this is stunning and has some of my very favorite colors with that yellow mustard, the navy, the black, some of the brighter blues, the burgundies, the reds. Absolutely gorgeous. And you're going to see me pair this with a few different items. So I love this on its own with a tank top for summer, but here's where we're going to get into some of my Banana Republic purchases. And I paired this with probably my favorite sweater from this entire haul, or second favorite sweater. It's the Ticino, Ticino puff sleeve sweater from Banana Republic. Again, I got this 40% off plus another 20% off on top of that. Please educate yourself on Banana Republic sales because it'll be a game changer for you. And I'm not going to go into deep detail about all of these items just because we will be here forever because there's a lot to get through. I will list the fibers down below, but know that Banana Republic has really, truly upped their game from a fiber perspective and a design perspective. The quality's there just like it was before, but I think even better. So they've stepped it up kind of across the board. They've really evolved, and I love them so much now. This sweater is so intricate, heavy, feels great, like it's not going to fall apart or disintegrate in the wash. It's going to last me years. And I love that this is kind of like a maximalist outfit. I am so happy with it. But then you'll see I pair it with a plain cashmere sweater in this next clip, and I think you can flex it depending on if you want to be a little bit more casual or if you want to go full-blown fashion. But this also would look absolutely phenomenal tucked into some pants or jeans. I am so happy to have this in my collection. I can't get over it. Worth every penny. This one is mostly cotton with nylon and some wool. So my one cardinal rule of sweater world is do not go with acrylic. Acrylic tends to pill a lot more than other fabrics. Wool is going to pill, cotton is going to pill. We can do a whole video on how to upkeep your clothes. If that is interesting to you, let me know down below if you'd like to see that. None of these are going to have any acrylic in them whatsoever and are going to be as high in natural fibers as possible. Some of these are 100% cashmere. Some are a cashmere merino wool blend, but they're phenomenal. And that's what I mean. The fibers are incredible. And we're going to get into that and some of the silk stuff from Banana Republic. But these sweaters, I'm so happy. I used to purchase 100% cotton sweater from them every Christmas time on Black Friday. This was a Black Friday preview sale, but I purchased one that I can't wait to get into. But those two I'm absolutely keeping along with that skirt. Then the next item I want to show you is from the Odells. This is a newer company to me, so I can't speak to all of the ethics, but I believe it to be a brand that aligns with my ethics. And again, you're going to see this is a rayon and tinsel blend, but this is the Kimberly skirt. Again, I wear a size large in the Odells, another brand that's more generous with their sizing. We always appreciate that. They also do extended sizing, so I'm very thankful for that. Farm Rio does not yet, but I think most of their styles are flowy enough that as long as you're not getting something super tailored around the shoulders and arms, you should be fine. But the Odells does offer extended sizing. I'm going to pop a picture up first of the picture that's on the website. This whole outfit is the vibe that I'm going for. Comfy, cozy, but put together and chic. I really want to get a sweater like this. So if you know of one, let me know, because out of all the sweaters I'm going to show you, the only thing I'm missing now is a black turtleneck like this, and not just for this outfit, but just to have in general. However, I'm showing you this skirt with the Banana Republic fitted ribbed racerback tank. If you are not picking those up already, run, do not walk. They have them at Banana Republic and the factory outlet. They go on sale. I don't think I've paid more than like $12, $17 for mine, and I have quite a few colors now, including this beautiful mustard color that I picked up that goes perfectly with this skirt for spring, summer, and then throw on a sweater like I do in my clip here. I wish it was black, but we're using that, again, white cashmere sweater. Throw on a sweater and some boots and you're good to go for fall and winter. I'm so happy I picked this up. Again, I did get a discount on that as well. I'm hoping that this goes up before they run their true Black Friday sales, because both of these were kind of like preview Black Friday sales. So then next is going to be two pieces from Banana Republic Factory, which is a navy turtleneck and a brocade skirt. And I'm super torn on this because this brocade skirt is the color combination of my absolute dreams, but I ordered it in a size large. It is slightly too big. You'll see me kind of show you that in this clip. But I can tailor this because this is a polyester blend, I believe. Again, it'll be listed down below. I just couldn't pass up this print, and the quality is on point. It's a heavyweight, like a mid-weight fabric. It's not chintzy feeling, and I love this color so much. I could see this going with white, brown, navy, mustard, you name it. And the turtleneck I'm going to keep because I think turtlenecks are always good to have on hand. That's going to be coming up in my essentials video for layering, for added warmth. And I think turtlenecks are just so classy. Like, I love turtlenecks, and a nice kind of mostly cotton turtleneck is great to have. I already have black and white, so I wanted to pick up navy. I don't know that I love it, however, with this skirt, because it's kind of a casual turtleneck with a more fancy skirt. So again, not an outfit, but I think I'm going to keep the skirt and end up tailoring it myself. Should be fairly easy. The turtleneck, absolutely keeping. Then moving right along into this next combo is the orange turtleneck from Banana Republic Factory and a washable 100% silk skirt from Banana Republic. Silk is such a hot item right now, and silk is always great to have in your wardrobe. If you're taking care of it, it will last a long time. Washable silk's even better. I do not like to dry clean or like hand wash or any of that nonsense. We talked about that in my fashion Q&A. However, washable silk is thebomb.com. If you have not tried it, there are other options out there, but I will say the Banana Republic quality on most of the silk, because the quality does vary in types of silk depending on the finish you want, how lightweight you want it to be, how long lasting you want it to be. But all of the silk items that I'm about to show you in this video are a mid-weight silk, very shiny, and just a fabulous quality of silk in my opinion. And I have tried quince or quince. I want to say quince, but everyone on the internet calls it quince. Let me know if you know down below. I have tried them. They have a nice silk, but I would rank this slightly higher. I'm obsessed with this color, and I'm not showing it here with the whole outfit that I want. That's going to come a little bit later because this skirt is too big. Again, a size large in both the turtleneck and skirt. Turtleneck, absolutely keeping. I just think it's a fun color to have, and these were under $20 for me. The skirt, I ended up returning and getting a smaller size in the medium, and I will show you to that a little bit later. But this color, come on guys, this is like the later outfit's going to be my Thanksgiving outfit, hands down. So the next up, I know we're past Halloween, but I couldn't turn this down. I think this is just a fall outfit, but it very much so gives Halloween vibes. And that is this Banana Republic Factory black sheath dress. I feel like this type of dress is kind of a staple because you can do so many things with it. But I'm so sad because it was so tight and I got it in a size 12. I would say if you're doing the letter sizing with Banana Republic, it's going to be very generous. If you're doing the numbers, you have to be a little bit more precise. I'm on the cusp of becoming a 14. So I was sad that the 12 was this tight though, because I know how close I am to being a 12, straight 12. And when I'm on the cusp of being like a 14 or the cusp of a 10, because that's where I fluctuate. This is just too tight to risk it. So I did order the size up. It has not come in yet, but we will talk about that in another video if you're interested, or I'll pin a comment down below once it does come in, because when you are ordering something that's slightly more tailored like this, or like the skirts that I tried on that we mentioned were too big, you want to be able to pinch the sides in the equivalent of what the next size down is going to be. Typically, a safe bet is doing a 1/2 inch on each side, because of the way tolerances and production work. If you're curious about that topic, go check out my fit video that I will link down below as well. But if you can pinch in a 1/2 inch on each side, you are definitely okay going a size down, because tolerance is usually 1/2 inch to 5/8 of an inch up to 3/4 of an inch on a waistband in production typically. So that is my tip for you. Even if I added a 1/2 inch to each side, I think this would still be kind of snug. So I'm okay purchasing it, knowing that it's going to flex to me at a size 12, almost 14, 12, probably a little baggier in the 10 to 12 range, but it's still going to be flattering depending on what I layer with it and how I style it. So that is kind of some of the thought process I go through with this, but I love this. And I think that this could flex 3 out of the 4 seasons for me. Then the next, we're getting into like ridiculous combination choices on my part, but I will explain my thought process. So this next item is a red, 100% washable silk red tank. I love this type of neckline, and I'm trying so hard not to purchase the kind of like emerald jewel green in it. But I love this, especially for around the holidays, for date night. I would not wear it with the jeans that I have on. I would not wear it with the bra that I have on, as you can see in the clip. However, it's a beautiful piece to have, and I'm so happy that I was able to get it heavily discounted. Absolutely keeping it. And then you'll see in the clip I tried to show you that there's red in that hat. I don't think, for me, at least styled this way, the hat and the silk tank go together. Just bear with me, because I wanted to see the hat with what I'm about to put on next, which is a Shacket. Am I a Shacket girl? I think I am, but I don't do plaid. I don't do flannels. It's not flattering to my overall shape. I look like I'm trying to be a muscular lumberjack just based on my build because I'm very curvy, and some of that is a nice layer of extra cushion, but some of that is because I put on muscle, especially my lower body, very easily, and it remains shapely like that, which I'm thankful for, but it just means that I don't prefer myself in some styles. Plaid and flannel is one of them, and shirts like this typically, because I just look almost manly-ish in them, and that's not the vibe. That might be your vibe, that's not my vibe. However, I love a good kind of gender bending menswear type look on me, but it has to be tailored in a way that's flattering to my body, and most flannels are not. But I wanted to try the Shacket trend, and I thought that this was a perfect jump off. So this one is majority wool, which I like, so it's better quality than a lot of those polyester Shackets out there, and it was a plain tan. So I knew that I could play it up with an accessory like the hat, but I could also pair down with my athleisure and wear it over my black set and run to the store with tennis shoes, and I have to say I love it. Is it super slimming? No. Does that matter? Absolutely not. Do you like it? Do you feel cute in it? That's what matters. And I am a Shacket girl now, and now I think I want to play with plaid. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, we have 9 more items. So this next one I'm so happy about because this is almost exactly the sweater. And I wish I had mine up here, but I just got rid of it. This is the exact sweater I purchased in 2013, and it was my first nice, mostly cotton sweater from Banana Republic when I was buying one at a time. And I wore that thing out. I wore it to the point where has holes all over it where this pattern is. And I was so happy to see them bring back the exact style, because there for a while they were releasing like a new version of it that was up to date with whatever was trendy, where this is like such a classic tunic to me with leggings. What a comfy day with jeans tucked into a skirt. It's phenomenal. And this one has a cashmere cotton blend, I believe. Again, it'll be listed down below. I'm so happy to have this back in my life because I was devastated and even tried to talk myself into keeping that one and convincing myself that the holes were a style choice. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy to have this. An absolute keep for me. Then we have what's tied for my favorite sweater of this entire haul. And you can see it on my face in this clip. I was pumped. This is a hot pink sweater from Banana Republic. Like, same face. This color, you know how much I love this color. I'm actually wearing this color today, and we'll get into this in a minute. But you guys, this color, it's like the color that I love on my lips. I just love this color for me, and this sweater is it. Like, if you want to feel swaddled, this sweater. My husband was like, why does it come up so high? And I'm like, because that is like some serious northeastern protect you from the weather type sweater. And I can't wait to sit in my office in that sweater, look chic as heck, and be cozy. Yeah, I'm so happy about it. I'm just so happy. And I can't wait to play around with colors like that. I have plans. Then the next sweater is a nice taupe sweater. And I love that it's this taupe instead of just heather gray, which is part of the reason I wanted it. But as I get closer in this clip, you'll see that it's a nice kind of mock boat neck, almost like a high boat neck, where they really just kind of cut the shape and cut it across. There's no fold over, there's no cowl. It's not tight to the neck. It's super cute. And I love the sleeves. Like, give me all of the long sleeves. I just, not long, all of the kind of like, I'm a fashion design major and professional, and why can't I not think they're bell sleeves? But to me, bells almost kind of flick out a little bit more. But I love that, and especially in a sweater when you're being cozy. This is cashmere as well, I think blended with something else, merino maybe, or it's fully merino. I'll put it down below. Love the sweater, absolutely keeping. I think it's a color that you don't see super often because it is more taupe than gray. I'm happy to have it in my arsenal. We racked up the sweaters, y'all, and I'm so happy about it. Then the next item is a set, and it is from Banana Republic Factory, and this is the sweatshirt and jogger set. They're sold separately, but I bought them both. I think the set together on sale was $60 plus a 20% off of that. Ugh, I need to shout this from the rooftops. If you're like me and you have a tummy and you are self-conscious of that tummy and you have looked and looked and looked and there is no sweatshirt jogger set that is flattering to your shape if you have a similar shape to mine, this is so flattering, and I'll tell you why. The way that this lays on the tummy is so flattering, and I even wore this in the oatmeal color, which is going to show the most just for this purpose. From the side and the front, I cannot believe how flattering it is for sweatpants, especially joggers on my body type. Very curvy, and from my hips to my ankles is very pointed, so it's hard to get good fitting sweatpants on that shape. And the other thing I love about it is that the neckline and the sleeves have this feminine flare and polished flare to them, because let me tell you, I have tried from very different and multiple brands a set like this on those potato days, because I look like a straight up prisoner in some of these. Like, I don't know how these girls pull it off and look so cute. It's not my body type. This is the first set that I don't feel like I look like I belong in a jail cell. And I mean that with my whole heart. I love it so much. I have it in black, olive green, this oatmeal set that you're seeing, and then this really nice kind of like burnt mucky greenish tan. I live. Now I have sets that I can go to when I'm on my down days and feeling like absolute dirt, and I can feel put together and fancy and be on camera, and I'm so happy. So if I could recommend something the most enthusiastically, it would absolutely be this set, and it is still for sale, and there's, I think, a dark teal color in addition to those ones that I mentioned. Then now we're getting into my second shipment, which I filmed today, and some of these, everything else I've made my mind up on, this I have not. So the silk skirt in the medium came in, and it is such a better size range, so I would highly recommend sizing down in the washable silk items that are elastic banded skirts or the dress that I'm about to show. I do have a button collar dress from them, and they're 100% washable silk. That one is true to size because it is tailored in the upper body, but these items that are more flowy, I absolutely would size down. And I love it. The sweater came in. It's the same as that white cashmere sweater. It's just in this nice pumpkin spice color. This is my Thanksgiving outfit with some cute boots. I also want to say that the medium in the skirt does fit better than the large. Yes, you can see my tummy, but a little bit of shapewear for now is going to handle that. And then when my weight fluctuates again and goes down, as I get my health together, it's still going to fit rather than get the large now that's already kind of big that's going to become way too big later. So really happy with this outfit. Absolutely stunning. Another one that I took right from the styled image from Banana Republic. Their imaging is like high fashion now, which I love. But then next up is the dress that I have on now, which is another washable silk moment. Let me tell you that cashmere and washable silk rarely ever gets included in promotions, so please watch out for those sales. That's when you grab them. I save them to my wish list and I wait to grab them on sale. This color, again, absolutely stunning, and what I'm about to do is exactly what I plan on doing with both of these hot pink colors. This color is called Bright Berry on their website if you want to search for it. It is a beautiful shade. I love this. The only thing I wish is that it either had one slit, but I don't mind the two. This is one of those pieces in any color. You can throw a sweater on like I'm about to now, which is the second hot pink sweater after I got that first one in, and the color was so beautiful in person. I picked up a slightly less intense version of the sweater. Throw a sweater over it. You look super nice for calls. You're super comfortable. You can run errands. It's also really nice because this dress is so versatile in that it can be really dressed up as a wedding guest, as a date night outfit, but also throw a sweater on it, make it a little more casual, wear it with white sneakers, that type of thing. They're just really good investment pieces. And that sweater, need I say more? Absolutely stunning. And then the next item is this cashmere cardi that I have on now, and it is so soft. It's gorgeous, and I think it can be dressed up or dressed down. I'm wearing it with this dress now, and I am a cozy fashionista. You know what I mean? So I really like this. I think it's a staple. I will not be ordering other colors, but I think the white is all I need. It's a very fuzzy, nice cashmere. And then I forgot 2 items from that first leg of the haul, and I'm going to pop them up now. One is a purple silk dress that is off the shoulder, washable silk again from Banana Republic in this chilled cherry color. Is that Phytosurgence or Banana Republic? It's something cherry, but it might be chilled cherry. I mean, Jason, they came for your gig. Anyway, love, love, love the color, and I wanted this to be like a special event, wedding guest dress, whatever. Obviously, it's more for spring, summer, in warmer weather. I traditionally don't go for asymmetrical. You'll see that I got this in a size large. Again, I think I would go down to a medium, but I'm torn because you cannot wear a bra with it, and I like wearing a bra. I'm not wearing just covers. I like some support, you know? So I think that's going back. And because that was going back, I ended up ordering a halter version of the dress to see if maybe that would be a little bit better. And this cut was not super flattering on me. I think I'm just going to stick to keeping this longer length that I have on now. Then I did get this black dress from Banana Republic Factory. I am keeping it because Frank ruined it for me, and I'll leave it at that. But I think I can style this because you'll see once I pop open the neckline, I think it comes to life a little bit more. I wanted a black witchy vibe dress, and I think this gives that with the cuffed bishop sleeves. Bishop sleeve? Maybe. I'll pop it up on the screen. I'm not prepared, y'all. Anyway, I love the sleeves. I don't know that the body is super flattering. I think it needs like a belt with more interest on it. And I love it with this hat with my hair down. I look bald with a hat on and pulling my hair back, so don't mind that. But I am keeping that because Frank, he was curled up minding his business. So that is what it is, but I am keeping that. And then the last thing I forgot is I threw on a mustard blazer with that Farm Rio skirt earlier. When I saw this, I gasped. This is my favorite color in the world to wear. I think if it's a flattering color on you, you know, and if it's not, you know, because I get complimented so much more in this color, and it makes sense because of my coloring. And when I saw it in a tailored double-breasted blazer, I needed it. I really needed it. I'm torn because this one is from Banana Republic Factory, and it is polyester, but I love it. This one was way too tight in the arms, and I wanted to show you that. So I did return that and get a size up, which was a 14. So I ordered it in a 12 originally, and I ordered a 14. And this is where the upper arms conversation is going to come into play. So with upper arm fit issues like I have, where you have a little bit thicker of an upper arm, tailored non-stretchy fabrics like this are very, very tricky because you want it to remain, well, if you're trying on a fitted blazer like this one, you want it to remain fitted to your body. And usually when that arm is increased in diameter, that armhole is going to drop and it's going to mess up the tailoring under your arm. Can you get blazers like this tailored? Yes. Is it way more difficult to tailor an armhole situation? Abso-freaking-lutely, because there's so much, number one, construction that goes into blazers like this, but also because when that diameter changes, you change the shape of the armhole, you change the height of the armhole. It's a lot, and I would not do it for myself. And if I'm being honest, I'm very lazy about taking my stuff out to other people. You can do you, but when I sized up in this particular blazer, the fit was still there around my waist and bust, and the arms fit so much better. Now, based on me capturing my measurements for years at this point, I know that my biceps are never going to magically shrink down to nothing. I know the range that they hit, so I know that this will remain flattering. The thing that I'm not 100% certain on is if it will remain flattering to my waist, but I think it will based on my measurements, and I think that at some point it might allow for like a sweater to go underneath, and that's all I could ask for. It's a beautiful blazer that could serve as a coat on its own. And I love it with that Farm Rio skirt. I love it even with the Odells skirt. Like, it just fit into this particular haul so well. And I'm torn. So let me know what your thoughts are around the mustard blazer, because I would probably be wearing it out. It wouldn't be something that I would sit in my office in, but you never know on a day where I feel extra. But yeah, that concludes all the pieces I picked up. So let's do a roundup and close this baby out. All right, so if you made it this far, thank you so much. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I didn't run through prices and fibers. If that's something you would like me to do in the future, let me know down below. But I wanted to share this with you, not necessarily trying to sell you on anything. I just want to show you what I picked up, tell you about the gaps that are in my wardrobe, why, talk about my fit process, talk about the thought process that goes into fit for me, what I'm keeping, where I shop, what do I look for. I hope that this was helpful from that sense. I do plan on doing this video with where I buy my favorite essentials and what those look like on my body type. That is coming. I just need to wash everything. I just tend to wear my essentials all the time, and I need to plan that out a little better. So before I film that, please let me know down below if you would like me to go into deep details about price and all of that. It's going to be a little trickier for me because I'm a sale queen, especially after working in corporate retail. I know that you should not be buying not on sale, and I also was so used to having an employee discount that it's hard for me to pay full retail price. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. I hope you don't mind my janky B-roll. We'll continue to iron that baby out as well. And I hope you're having a loving day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.